I am your Rusame reader, Crow Song, and today I will be reading to you from Shy Melody by Lexibox. This is the last chapter of Shy Melody. Now, on to Chapter 11, Confession. After America and Russia got into a little drama themselves, America didn't want to talk to Russia for some time. He was in love with Russia, but after what happened with China, he didn't want to ruin the friendship he had with Russia. However, America didn't know that Russia felt the same way, and soon Russia will tell him everything. Russia's POV. It has been a few days since America didn't come to school. I have heard from Canada that apparently his cold came back and he needs to stay home. But I know why he's home. He doesn't want to see me. He is hurt because of me. He most likely thinks Finland and I are into each other, but it's not true. I'm into you, May, so badly. You have no idea. However, life is cruel, and it made you come to the wrong place at the wrong time. I promise I'll fix this, no matter what. It's soon about to be a week since we both are alone. Being without you is seriously cruel. I got used to your presence a lot, and you basically became one of the reasons that I'm sometimes smiling. And that's why I'm going to fix this. Wait for me, May. I'm coming soon. I just need to get home from school. It was finally over. The school day finally ended. How much I hate this place. It was time to get back to Germany's apartment. It was the weekend, so I could finally rest and think of a way to confess to May. At least that's what I planned. However, when I was going home, I saw Canada waiting at the bus stop alone. Japan most likely went home earlier today. He was listening to some music through his headphones. My way home is across the street from the bus stop, so why not say hi to him? I went up to him and greeted him. When he noticed me, he took off his headphones. Hey, Canada, waiting for the bus? Hey, Russia. Yeah, I am, actually. I pointed at a seat next to him. Can I sit for a bit? Yes, of course. I sat down next to Canada, thinking of what to ask. He is America's brother. Maybe he knows something about him. I don't want it to look like I'm here just because of May, though. Maybe it would be best not to ask about him. You're here because of May, aren't you? I jumped in shock a little. What is he, a mind reader? No, I'm not. I was just walking through and saw you here and thought I could say hi. But it is true that I would like to know how May is doing. Maybe it really won't hurt to ask. However, I said, Canada looking at me. It's true, I would like to know how he's doing. I haven't seen him for over a week now, which is unusual. Canada grinned a little. I'm sure he misses you too, you know. It's not like he was this long without your company. I'm also weirded out by why he's like this. Isolating again. His expression got sadder. Exact same thing happened when China did what he did. It's heartbreaking seeing him suffer so much. And when you don't even know how to help. I honestly thought you did something to him, just like China did. I was already about to come to you, but Amei said you did nothing wrong, and I believe him. He just doesn't want to say anything. Can you at least tell me what happened? So Amei didn't blame me. He was actually protecting me from his brother. Even when Amei is hurt, he still protects me. But he's hurt because of a misunderstanding. I need to explain it to him as soon as possible. But first, I need to tell Canada what happened. It's true, I didn't hurt him. At least, not intentionally. I just got close to my childhood crush, Finland. We are friends again. However, the day May came back to school, I think you remember, it was a bit earlier to surprise me. He most likely saw me and Finland hug in front of the school. I'm not sure if that's what he saw, but it most likely has something to do with the fact that me and Finland talk again. Canada was silent for a little. And are you crushing on Finland? I'm not. I don't think I ever would fall for her again. But she is a friend that knows a bit more than all of you, even about my middle school life. However, the thing is that Amei misunderstood the situation. It was a friendly hug, and I think he got sad when he saw us. I wanted to hug him really badly that day, too. And when you told me he came to school earlier to surprise me, I was so happy and wanted to find him. But what I found was him crying in the toilets. He was crying a little and told me he needs time to himself. I know it's because of me, and I really want to fix this. Really, really badly. Canada was silent again. He was listening to every word I was saying, trying to understand the situation better. So, May is sad because he saw you and Finland hugging, and he misunderstood the whole situation. Correct? Mm-hmm. And I'm not even surprised, actually. May was always anxious about losing people he cares about, even as friends. But honestly, at his place, I would react similarly if it was a person I actually loved. Loved? Did he say loved? Does that mean May maybe loves me? Gay panic was flowing over me at this point. I just felt like I had to say it all. With a mild blush across my face, I finally said what I had wanted to say for a long time. Hey, Canada, there's actually a thing I want to say to your brother. Hmm? I love him. I love your brother more than a friend for some time now. I never felt ready to say it, but I think I am now. Coming to terms with my sexuality was a bit harder, but I really want to tell your brother how I feel about him. However, he saw me with Finland, and I think he won't come back to school or directly talk to me anytime soon. Can you please help me? As I said all of those words, I felt relief. Finally, I wasn't scared to open up like I always was. It felt great. Canada's eyes were opened wide, and a small grin came on his face. Man, you actually said it. I'm so proud of you. Also, that it's my brother who you like. That made me happy. He smiled. He loves you too, you know. You two are just idiots who never notice, though. So you both get anxious over nothing. He started laughing a little, and I had the feeling to punch him. I guess I'm just flustered. Thanks, Canada. A few seconds later, Canada's bus came. He stood up from the bench on the bus stop we were both sitting on, said goodbye, and went into the bus. However, he stopped between the doors and turned around to look at me. Hey, Russia? Yes? Want to come see my brother and tell him what's on your heart? I was just looking at him. He just offered me to see a May and basically tell him about how I felt this whole time. I was thinking a bit about it. Like, if it isn't better to leave it for later, but in the end, it was better to just go for it now. This way, me and May can talk sooner, and I really don't want him to feel bad anymore. Yeah, sure. I stood up from the bench and followed Canada onto the bus. We bought our tickets and sat on some free seats. So, I can help you like this. Since I know both of you and May are idiots, and most likely won't move on your own, I'll help a bit. I will go to May's room and call him to eat dinner, since that's what I usually do anyway. Then I'll send him to get some syrup from the basement. This may sound creepy, but you will be waiting there for him and tell him everything like you told me today. Okay? Wouldn't it just be better to knock on his door and talk to him there? No, that's too basic. I would even recommend climbing into his room, but then what are the stairs for? He was starting to mumble more nonsense one after the other. But you get the point. This is how it will be. You will confess in a basement. How romantic. I'm a genius. Sure you are. He's crazy. We finally came out of the bus and were walking to their house. Apparently, none of their parents are home for now. They apparently took the youngest brothers and went on a trip, leaving the oldest at home. Okay, so one last question, Russia. Yes? What do you exactly like about my brother? He smirked and looked at me. I started blushing. Well, you see, he has really, really pretty eyes. Like, magnificent. He is handsome, caring, kind. He is seriously the best person I've ever met. He tries to understand the pain of others and helps however he can. He is also a really funny person and... Okay, I don't need that much, but I'm happy you see him like this. He is a kind person, yeah. But you are too. You two are just a perfect fit. So make this work, okay, Russia? You can do this. Thanks, Canada. We then soon were in front of their house and went inside. As planned, I went into the basement, and Canada went and got dinner ready. It's now or never. America's POV. I was laying on my bed, being tired from everything. I was slowly moving on, luckily, but the pain was still there. Just a bit more time and I can come back to school. Then maybe try talking to Russia. It's all so confusing. I wish I could just disappear. I heard the doors close. Canada was home. He always brings me homework, and today even cooks dinner. Honestly, his cooking is simply the best. He truly knows how to cook. I waited a bit longer, and dinner was ready. I could already smell it. Pancakes. He really knows how to make those. Canada then knocked on my door and told me that I can go eat dinner. I was really hungry, so I went downstairs to eat the food. Food was the only thing that kept me sane. And video games. Hey, May, can you do me a small favor? Yeah, what is it? Could you please go to the basement and grab me some maple syrup? I'm really tired from today. I would literally fall asleep right now on the spot. Oh yeah, of course. Just rest, little brother. Thanks, Oni-san. And no Japanese in the house. Oh, come on. I'm learning at least. I was already in the basement. I was giggling. Canada is an idiot, but he's also the best little brother. Idiot. I was about to grab the maple syrup, but then I saw another hand reach out for it. It was a big red hand. Did someone break into our house? I'm scared. Hey, get away! Calm down, May. It's just me. Russia? Russia? What's he doing in our house? Canada? I think you have some explaining to do later. What are you doing here? And in our basement? I was visibly confused. So, there's something I really need to talk to you about, but I know you wouldn't want to see me, so Canada offered to help, and, this is how it is? He really is an idiot, huh? But true, I most likely wouldn't want to see you. So, since you're already here, mind telling me what you want to talk about? Well, okay. Here goes nothing. He took a deep breath. It's true, I still don't want to see him, but it looks like there was something really important he had to tell me. I mean, he got into our basement to tell me. America, I really like you. I wanted to tell you for so long, but something always got into the way. I was blushing like crazy. I didn't expect this. Russia loves me? Remember the day we hung out? That one night when I gave you my scarf so you wouldn't catch a cold? It didn't help at all, but that's when I realized I may see you as more than a friend. I was confused for a long time, 'cause I only felt this way about Finland in the past. But now I feel this way about you. I even talked to Finland about this. She knows, actually, and helped me label myself as bisexual. I told her everything I think of you, even to Canada today. How cute you are, how kind you are, what pretty eyes you have, everything. But I never told it to you. That's why I'm telling you now. I know you were and still are sad because of me, and I hate the feeling of that. I thought that maybe if I told you how I feel, maybe it would help. I'm weird, I know. Wait! I shouted like a blushing mess. I was so red my stripes were barely visible. I feel the same about you. When I saw you with Finland, I felt hurt. I wanted to be with you so badly. I had to take some time for myself to not see you that way anymore. Maybe this way I could save our friendship, but I couldn't help it. Your gorgeous green eyes, generous personality, you are the definition of perfect. I love you, Russia. I looked into his eyes, and he was also a blushing mess. We both looked away a bit, but it was visible that we were both really happy. I was really, really happy. The guy I love loves me too. So, want to eat with me and Canada? I asked, still flustered. Yeah, of course. I'm starving. Great then. Let's eat. I was really flustered. As I was leaving, Russ grabbed my arm. May wait. I turned to face him, and he kissed my lips. It was not a French kiss or anything, just a normal peck kiss. But even that made me flustered like crazy. He leaned back and looked into my eyes again. I was in shock. I could barely move. But I came back to my senses a little. I kissed him back quickly. We both smiled and hugged each other. We should go now. Yeah, you're right. We went to eat dinner. Canada already knew it all worked out. He was some sort of genius when it came to resolving problems. After we all ate dinner, we played video games for a bit, and then Russ had to leave. Well, it's already late. I should get going. Yeah. I'll take him outside, okay? Okay, lovebirds. Have fun. He chuckled and left to his room. I was a blushing mess again. Same with Russ. As Russ put on his coat, he was about to leave. So, see you Monday. Yeah, see you. Get home safe, okay? Of course, May. Don't worry. Also, I'm glad things are okay between us again. Thank you. He was so adorable. Russ. I took his cheeks into my arms and kissed him again. And then we both smiled. Now go, before Germany gets worried. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot. Good night, May. And then he ran off. I went up to my room and just couldn't sleep. I was smiling constantly. I instead looked at the sky and the moon. I was incredibly happy. Thank you, Russia. And that's the end of this book. I hope you've enjoyed it. Well, anyway, tomorrow the binge compilation will come out. That being said, I'd like to invite you to the Discord, which is linked down in the description. And, yeah, you can yell at me there about whether I should, upload a one-shot after the binge comp, or if I should, just start take 2, which currently kind of scares me. Well, anyway, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, night, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time. And I will see you tomorrow.